Ah, Hey, Kiara, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I am well. I'm just glad that you decided to hop on with me and just chat and tell everyone about your experience. It's going to help so many people.
Mhm.
But first and foremost, tell everybody your name, where are you from, what do you do currently?
So, my name is Kiera, and I live in Alabama. I am a registered nurse. I work in post anesthesia care and med surge.
Mm,
And I joined this program because I was really struggling after being diagnosed with hypothyroidism. Everything I did did not help me lose any weight, didn't help me feel any better. One of the things about having hypothyroidism is being fatigued and bloated. And a lot of times people just feel like they're tired and that there's nothing wrong with them until they're actually diagnosed.
mm.
So joining the program helped me learn how to combat those things. Since it's a diagnosis, it's never 100% gone, but I feel like I've learned to handle it a lot better and be able to go through daily life, knowing how to deal with it.
Yes, I
So
love.
I used to feel sleepy all the time. Now I don't really need naps in the daytime. And bloating wise, it's decreased a lot. Even when I went on vacation last weekend and I came back, I was kind of nervous, like, oh, I'm scared to take my progress pictures and I'm scared it's gonna be so much bloating or I'm gonna gain about 3, 4 pounds from water weight. But I actually lost, I think, 2 or 3 pounds. And then my measurements were still lower than the last measurement. So I didn't feel like I fell backwards. I still felt the momentum of going forward. So I'm really happy about that.
I'm excited for you. That's awesome. I love that a lot. What was I gonna say? So you basically nailed everything. What advice would you give someone who's looking to join an online program or like something that's similar to this, where it's about nutrition and habit change and just being
Mhm.
intentional and movement?
I would say just go ahead and do it and try it to see if you like it because you won't know until you actually do it. I joined the program thinking like I've tried certain things before. I feel like I tried everything before, but I still joined the program because I was like, you do this for a living. So I'm pretty sure you found things that I haven't found myself yet. So I did learn a lot. I learned how to eat intentional. I learned how to count my macros, but not in a way that it felt like a chore. I really now I feel like I can just kind of know what I can eat to like for carbs, for example. I know what kind of fruits I can eat that is healthy for me that can get me up to the carb level I need to get to. So I feel like I learned how to eat better. And then I also learned the things that makes me bloat more. Like I didn't know cashews do that to me, but now I know. So I don't have a lot of cashews. There's little stuff like that that made a big difference for me.
I'm so happy to hear that. It's just so crazy. People don't realize that there's the body is just so complex that you don't know unless you're actively just practicing. And people get so overwhelmed with doing
Yeah,
this
and
by
paying
themselves.
attention.
Yes, people get so overwhelmed with doing this by themselves that they just give up, or it's just easy to be like, I don't feel like doing all this, it's too much work. But if you have somebody, you have a community of people that's like, oh,
Yeah,
we all struggling together, girl. Help me, help you. And it feels
yeah,
like you have more support. And then it's not a lot of fluff. Like, I don't give y'all a lot of fluff, like or like a lot of misinformation. It's very direct and it's like,
yeah,
let's practice this, see where you are, and see what we could pick and choose where we need to fix little tweaks here and there. So thank you so much for coming on and just being transparent, letting everybody know.
yeah,
I appreciate it. I truly do.
yeah. You were a really big help. Like I feel like I wasn't gonna give up because you were helping me. Like even this time, I don't even think I felt the notion to give up. Like I just got back on track, even if I fell off, like it was nothing. It really felt like a lifestyle change
And that's what I
because
want.
I would do that before. I'll mess up and be like, oh, it's all right. Then months will go by, I'm like, man, I need to start over. But I haven't felt like that in the past few months that
I
I've been
love
doing
that.
this.
It takes time. It really does. You don't realize it takes time. This takes time. Like if you really never did this like consistently for years,
Yeah.
it's gonna take you some time to like unlearn all your old habits, start building up a routine, also giving yourself
Mm-hmm.
grace. There's a lot of mental work that goes into this, and nobody on social media likes to talk about like the battles of everyday life of work, moving, family,
No.
kids or animals,
Mm-hmm.
or with something's going on with your body internally. Like, how do you overcome those things mentally while still trying to get fit and stay in shape and eat right and all this stuff? So
Yeah.
people don't talk about it, that it's definitely a
Yeah.
lot. You got to be ready to be like, you know what, I'm gonna try, I'm gonna do my best, I'm gonna show up every day, and that's all that's all I can do. Oh, we're
I
back.
think mine cut off for a
It's
second.
perfect.
I
It's
don't know if it
perfectly
was
fine.
me.
No, it's perfectly fine. I was gonna say, no, you've given so much already in this call, so I appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you.
Okay, good, good.